Tonight's headlines: shift to MGCQ doable, says DTI. Department of Energy inks pact with Aussie firm. PINOYS eligible for US H-2B visas anew. Coronavirus cases in the country at 521,413. UP lauds LORENZANA'S move. Northeast monsoon to bring rains over 5 areas. Inflation seen to quicken in January. And peso rebounds on softer U.S. economy. Good evening. Today is Friday, January 29, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel, and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Trade Secretary Ramon Lopez said on Friday that the shift of the entire country to the loosest quarantine classification is achievable within the first quarter of this year. The government is targeting to relax restrictions to the lowest community quarantine level across the entire country come the first quarter of 2021, and the MGCQ is the most relaxed of all quarantine classifications. Under MGCQ, most businesses are allowed to resume operations at full capacity, while mass gatherings are also allowed, albeit at 50% venue capacity. Metro Manila and the Cordillera Administrative Region will be under general community quarantine for the whole month of February. The Department of Energy has signed an accord with Australia-based research and development company Star Scientific Limited to explore the potential of hydrogen as one of the country's energy sources. The Memorandum of Understanding was signed on January 27 by Energy Secretary Alfonso Cusi and Star Scientific Senior Advisor to the Chairman Robert Briggs. Under the MOU, the Philippine government and Star Scientific expressed their intention to co-work in exploring the use of hydrogen as a fuel for power generation, as well as the role that it can play in the economy of the Philippines as a whole, according to the DOE. The MOU also states that parties will investigate hydrogen production in the Philippines in an effort to make the country energy independent so as to significantly reduce the country's carbon dioxide emissions. Filipinos can now apply again for H-2B visas after the United States Department of Homeland Security added back the Philippines to the list of countries eligible to participate in the temporary non-immigrant working visa program. In a statement, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services website said that for this year, the acting Secretary of Homeland Security and Secretary of State have agreed to add the Philippines to the list of countries eligible to participate in the H-2B program. The announcement came as the administration of U.S. President Joe Biden officially took office last week. Lou Tancinco, an immigration lawyer in the U.S., said the lifting of the ban is very timely as the DHS has mentioned military projects in Guam will be needing manpower. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap, it's a wrap. Just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use. Mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Bago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
The Department of Health reported 1,849 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Friday to bring the total number of infected in the country to 521,413, even as 8 laboratories failed to submit data on time. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 475,765 after 177 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 10,600 with 48 fatalities recorded. There are also 35,048 remaining active cases undergoing treatment or quarantine, of which 85% are mild, 9.5% are asymptomatic, 2.2% are severe, and 2.9% are in critical condition. Data from the DOH also show that 58% of the country's intensive care unit beds are available, while 78% of the mechanical ventilators are ready for use. In other news, the University of the Philippines on Friday expressed appreciation to Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana's move to remove Armed Forces Deputy Chief of Staff for Intelligence Major General Alex Luna from his post due to an erroneous list of suspected communist rebels killed by the military. UP said Lorenzana's action displayed professionalism and willingness to take responsibility over mistakes made, wherein some could be life-threatening, such as the erroneous list. Lorenzana said the list, which was posted on Facebook but has since been deleted, came from Luna's office. He said the publication of the list was an unforgivable lapse. The AFP Civil Military Operations Office has since apologized for the inconsistencies in the list. State Weather Bureau PAGASA on Friday announced that the northeast monsoon is expected to bring cloudy skies with rains over the Cagayan Valley, the Cordillera Administrative Region, the Bicol Region, and the provinces of Aurora and Quezon. In its 24-hour forecast, the State Weather Agency warned against possible flash floods or landslides during moderate with at times heavy rains. Cloudy skies with scattered rain showers may also prevail over the Visayas due to the northeast monsoon, which PAGASA said may possibly cause flash floods or landslides. It may also bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains over Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon. The weather agency also said the northeast monsoon has no significant impact on the affected areas, while Mindanao may experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers due to localized thunderstorms. We'll pause for a short break. Stay with us.
Fiber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
This is a very important story. The important story.
Pictures and stories.
Today, we feel the weight of history on our shoulders. The way we have been moving leads nowhere. We need to change course.
Since the United Nations was founded, the human race has never had to face a set of challenges like we do right now. But together, we can overcome them.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Kung nga naman, sir, ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
In business, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas announced that the inflation or the rate of increase of goods and services is seen to quicken further in January this year, driven by higher fuel and meat prices. BSP Governor Benjamin Jokno said that the central bank expects inflation could settle at 3.7% this month, which is within its forecast range of 3.3% to 4.1%. The BSP's projection is faster than the 3.5% inflation rate recorded in December last year. This month, consumers saw meat prices, particularly pork, to jack up as much as 400 pesos per kilo in Metro Manila markets. Diokno said upward inflation pressures could be partly offset by stable rice prices, lower prices of select fish and vegetables, as well as the continued appreciation of the peso. And the Philippine peso rebounded against the greenback on Friday as weaker U.S. economic data reduced the allure of the dollar. The local currency gained 3 centavos to close at 48.08 to a dollar from Thursday's finish of 48.11. Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation Chief Economist Michael Ricafort said the peso closed stronger despite better U.S. jobless claims data, since this was offset by softer U.S. gross domestic product data. The U.S. economy contracted to its deepest since World War II last year as the COVID-19 pandemic depressed consumer spending and business investment, pushing millions of Americans out of work and into poverty. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarsito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store on Viber and search for Katribu.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.